Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Imagine a company so woven into your daily life that you probably used it today, maybe even in the last hour. That's Alphabet, the parent company of Google. Google is a tech stock titan with a market cap soaring past $2 trillion. But here's the big question: is Google stock a golden opportunity or a risky bet in today's volatile market? Today, we're diving into a detailed review of Google's stock, covering the pros, the cons, what Wall Street analysts are saying, and the market-moving events you need to know. This video is packed with information that may change your life. So, hit the subscribe button and stick around to see if this stock deserves a spot in your portfolio. Born as Google in 1998, Alphabet has evolved into a tech stock juggernaut, dominating search, advertising, cloud computing, AI, and even self-driving cars. Google's stock has dipped from its all-time high but still flexing a market cap north of $2 trillion. Its financials are a sight to behold. Revenue for 2025 is projected to hit $350 billion, with earnings clocking in around $100 billion. This isn't just a company, it's a market titan shaping the future. Ready to break down why this stock has investors buzzing. So, what's fueling the hype around Google's stock? Let's start with the crown jewel. Google Search commands a jaw-dropping 92% of global market share. Google Search is powering an advertising revenue engine that's virtually unstoppable. In 2024, ad revenue alone brought in $237 billion, and 2025 is trending even higher. Then there's Google Cloud. Q1 2025 showed 30% revenue growth, hitting $10.5 billion, narrowing the gap with AWS and Azure. But wait, there's more. AI is Alphabet's secret weapon. The upcoming Gemini model, teased for a 2025 rollout, could redefine search and spike stock prices. And don't overlook Waymo, Alphabet's self-driving car unit, which just expanded its robotaxi fleet in Phoenix. Analysts see it as a financial sleeper hit with billion-dollar potential. These strengths make Google stock a tech powerhouse with serious growth juice. Now, let's flip the coin. Every stock has its risks, and Google is no exception. Regulatory pressure is heating up fast. The US Department of Justice is pushing an ad tech antitrust lawsuit, while the EU is eyeing fines that could reach billions. Either could rattle stock prices. Then there's the valuation concern. Google trades at a price-to-earnings ratio of 20.57, above the S&P 500 average of 18. If growth falters, shares could take a hit. Competition is another thorn. OpenAI and Meta are challenging Google's AI dominance, while Amazon and Microsoft keep the cloud race tight. A capacity crunch in Q1 2025 slowed Google Cloud's growth from 35% to 30%, raising eyebrows. Investing in Google stock is a high-reward play, but not without turbulence. What's the word from Wall Street on Google's stock? Here's the scoop: 36 analysts are weighing in. Of those, 26 slap a buy rating, 10 opt for hold, and not a single one says sell. That nets out to a moderate buy vibe. The average price target sits at $209.06, implying a 42% upside, with bulls at $230 and cautious voices at $167. Heavyweights like Citi and Bank of America are cheering AI and cloud gains, though some flag regulatory risks. The market sentiment is optimistic, but tempered. What's been jolting Google's stock lately? Let's unpack it. Q1 2025 earnings dropped a mixed bag. Revenue beat forecasts at $88.3 billion, but cloud growth dipped to 30% due to supply bottlenecks, sparking a 1% stock dip. Then came a jolt of excitement. Alphabet unveiled its Llama 4 AI model at Google Cloud, boosting shares as investors bet on AI-driven growth. But storm clouds loom. The DOJ's EdTech lawsuit intensifies, with talks of a potential breakup. Analysts warn a ruling could shave 5 to 10% off stock prices. And macro pressures hit hard. Trump's renewed tariff threats tanked the market, clipping Google's stock by 5% in a single day. This stock is a roller coaster, thrilling, but not for the faint-hearted. Picture this: every Google search you make feeds Google stock's empire. My first search was for a school project. Now Google is powering my investment radar. Imagine AI-enhanced searches or hopping into a Waymo ride. That's the future Google is building, and its stock could be your ticket. But it's a wild ride. Massive growth potential meets real financial risks. Where do you land on Google's stock? Tell us in the comments. So, is Google's stock a green light for your portfolio? The pros are compelling: search dominance, cloud momentum, and AI breakthroughs scream long-term upside. But the cons, regulatory headaches and fierce competition, cast a shadow. Wall Street analysts tilt toward buy, banking on market-moving tech wins. If you're a risk-taker chasing wealth over years, Google's stock might be your play. More cautious? Keep it on your watch list and track the charts. What's your call? Are you jumping on Google's stock, or holding back? Remember, the market loves to keep us guessing, so as always, please do your own research before making any investment decisions. Smash that like button, and subscribe for daily wealth building, stock market opportunities. I love reading your feedback, so please let me know your thoughts and questions in the comments. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, keep learning, and may the odds always be in your favor.